What's up guys, today I'm going to gut the cat on the CVO because I just can't handle it just sounds bad. So today I'm going to gut that. So let's get to it. Alright guys, kind of cheated and got started before I remembered I was supposed to be filming this. So passenger floorboard is off with a 5/16 socket on these worm gear clamps, and that comes right off, no problem. At least I had no problem. They're worse getting back on. You kind of got to fight them to get them started again. And what I'm going to do is take the grinder to this, cut right along these welds so I can just weld it back where it was. I'll go down probably about to the bottom of this where it's easy enough to see and weld, and then I'll put across the top, peel it open, and hopefully we can get everything out without too much swearing. Or I know they're not fun and I'm going to have to beat it out of there, but it'll make the bike sound way better. Like it just sounds horrible right now. I think like it sounds better than it did with the factory baffles, but honestly it doesn't sound good when you're on it or anything else. So we'll get to cutting this thing. All right guys, I'll try not to block your vision too badly, but yeah, obviously I can't fit the guards with this big wheel, but I want to do a nice clean cut, so be very careful. So we just grab a couple trusty pry bars. We'll have to start with something smaller to get started. That's what it looks like once you peel her back. Bit of a honeycomb in there. I could have went a lot shorter on my cut, I guess, but this time I'll just beat all that stuff out of there. Hopefully it just breaks out pretty easy. Oh my doubt. Oh, look at that. Nice one piece. I went yesterday and got some, oh, there it is, the majority of it in one shot. So I'll just clean this last little bit up. Made a bit of chisel and a hammer. It seems to be coming out pretty good. And then stopped and got stainless steel wire yesterday so I can weld her back up. So yeah, I'll clean that up and I'll get the welder set up and we'll be back. So I cleaned it as best I could, pretty much. Right. I was going to get the vacuum, but I think I'm just going to try and blow it out. I'm sure if I wanted to I'd get it perfectly clean, but I'm going to get a new head pipe anyways when I can, so this is just temporary, but it will sound a hell of a lot better. Alright guys, so as gobby as that weld looks, it's leak free, so I had to be very careful. It's stainless, so you bend it too much it cracks. Yeah, I had to run a bead down here to fill a crack, but it's all back together. It sounds decent. It sounds really freaking loud, so I'm going to put this all together and then I'll let you hear it outside. So there we go guys, all back together, cleaned up. It's well, as clean as it's gonna get. Those covers are getting old, and you can see where I like to keep my shoe against it, melting my heel to the pipe. I gotta stop doing that. So let's get her outside and see how she sounds. All right, moment of truth. See how she sounds. Now, remember, I took the baffles out of there originally, so it doesn't have any baffles at all in it. So I'll set you down on the ground and we'll fire it up. Hopefully it doesn't mess up the sound on the camera. Well, it's certainly loud. We're gonna have to find some baffles, I think, or make some. Maybe we'll make some of the old original ones, see how it sounds, and then we'll go from there. But I think I'll do that tomorrow. So for today, quick short video, and hope you enjoyed, and hopefully that gives you a good idea of what's actually in that pipe, and then how easy it is to get out. The hardest part is welding it back together, especially with stainless, and my welder is just a little 110 Lincoln, so it does all right when you can go fast like you need to with stainless, but you know, but it did the job and sealed it up nicely. So now we just have to figure out some baffles, I guess. So we'll see you tomorrow.